Hello, I'm Sharon from the Toronto Chamber Choir. Welcome to Forbidden Music, Episode 5, which is about the Church's efforts to forbid or restrict music making in Italian convents. There was a flourishing of music making in many Italian convents at the end of the Renaissance. There are many descriptions of convent performances at the highest level, including one of the Ferrarese convent of San Vito, which presented, quote, such smoothness and sweetness of harmony that it really was as though it were Mount Parnassus, and paradise itself had opened. San Vito's Concerto Grande, consisting of voices, cornets, trombones, violins, violas bastarda, double harps, lutes, bagpipes, flutes, and harpsichords, was conducted by Sister Raphaella Aleotti. Aleotti was the first nun to publish a volume of her own music, an example of which you'll hear in a moment. These convent performances attracted large crowds of people, inspiring civic pride in their cities. In spite of this flourishing, or perhaps because of it, many convents ran into opposition from certain bishops and canons in the church. These authorities were certain that elaborate music making was tempting nuns to neglect their commitment to worship God. One clergyman wrote, "While their bodies remain within the sacred cloisters, music causes them to wander outside in their hearts, nourishing within them an ambitious desire to please the world with their songs." It was especially the singing of polyphony, complex music written in multiple independent parts, which was seen as a danger. The Archbishop of Milan, Alfonso Litta, wrote to the Catholic authorities in Rome, "I have been advised that major scandals will erupt every so often, unless polyphony is forbidden to all the nuns in this convent." Even Aleotti and the other nuns of San Vito had to contend with a certain Bishop Giovanni Fontana, who worked fanatically to restrict music making in Ferrara's convents. The nuns, however, persisted in singing elaborate music even when it was forbidden. When a superior tried to restrict their musical activities, they would appeal directly to a different superior who was more lenient. When they weren't permitted to take music lessons with teachers on the other side of the parlatory grate, they taught each other. And in spite of being cloistered, nuns composed music which was in step with the latest musical styles. Their published works are of equal or better quality than works by their male contemporaries who did not suffer the same restrictions. Convent performances were appreciated by many music lovers who listened to the music wafting through the convent windows without being able to see the cloistered performers. It must have seemed like the singing of angels, an impression encouraged by Raphaella Aleotti's motet, Audivi vocem. The text begins, "I heard the voice of two angels," set to an ethereal duet between the two soprano parts.